Okay, morning. What the hell day is it? Monday. It's like 1, so it's quite late. So today is the start of 6 weeks out, and it has started like a bit of a nightmare. A small flood in the kitchen this morning. A drain blocked in the back of the house. I've had to put my hand down the back of a drain and pull out stuff I don't even want to tell you about. And I've woken up this morning after 2 days of calorie dropping, and I can tell the difference. I feel tired. I feel lethargic. Definitely don't feel quite as energetic as I have over the last couple of days, which is a good thing, I suppose. I guess it kind of means my body's having to pull on the energy stores that we're trying to burn off, so that's cool. So I'm about to do a workout which is back and triceps. I think we are looking to do back a little bit more regularly from now on, because everything else is leaning up quite quick. My back is not leaning up quite as fast as the front of me. My legs are already pretty much there. My front half is not far off, but my back is just fat. Let's just say it. It's a bit fat, really, compared to everything else. So yeah, get this workout done, go home and make sure there's no flood, and carry on with my week from there. Let's get this shit done.
The sound of the drums, turn the lights on. Whenever we hit the stage, say you'll remember our names till you down in your grave. Classic guitars when I get on stage, 16 balls take up a whole page. You can catch me out for days, living my life like crime pays. I could do what I want and I could get away with it. This rap is so easy, like little children, I play with it. You hating it, cause I'm making it. I got the dot spot, no taking it. I'm baking chips, you baking bits. Go make a salad, I'm making it. On the English, watch the step that make me spill it. Said in the club on the English, watch the step that make me spill it. Turn the lights on, get ready, cause here I come. Put my bounce in the round, to the sound of the drums. Turn the lights on, whenever we hit the stage. Say you'll remember our names till you're down in your grave. Cause I'm a rock star. Get ready, cause here I come. Put my bounce in the round, to the sound of the drums. Turn the lights on, whenever we hit the stage. Say you'll remember our names till you're down in your grave. Cause I'm a rock star. Get ready, cause here I come. Put my bounce in the round, to the sound of the drums. Turn the lights on, whenever we hit the stage. Say you'll remember our names till you're down in your grave. Cause I'm a rock star.
Good morning, folks. So it is 10 to 8 Tuesday morning. Got one PT done, which was Sarah first thing this morning. And then just found myself on a treadmill. I don't know why. I had an hour spare, so I've just done 30 minutes on a treadmill. I managed about 10 minutes of posing. Since the drop in calories, which I think I've already mentioned, which was only about 250 calories, I definitely I can feel the difference. So just jumping on the treadmill this morning actually it's kind of woken me up a little bit. So it's kind of done me a little bit of a favour. So I'm now waiting for my next client to come in. I'm happy to report no more floods at home at the moment, although not everything's fixed, but it's one less thing that I've got to worry about. So I'm now here having my first meal of the day, which is quite late for me, but normally when I do cardio in the morning, if I know I'm going to do it, I tend to do it fasted. We can argue all we like whether fasted is better than non-fasted, and I don't really care for the arguments. I feel better doing it fasted. My digestive system works better. That's why I do it. And ultimately, when I stand on stage, I'll have peace of mind that I've done the thing that I thought was best. So now I'm just eating my first meal, which looks something like this, which is the remnants of it anyway. So rice, cod, selection of greens, barbecue sauce, and then I might put these in, which are just sweet potato. I think they come from Tesco's, right? Sweet potato slices. And then it's supposed to be a rest day today, but somehow I've ended up actually going over to see Tony this morning. I think we're going to get a slightly different kind of workout in, and then change the split up again, so that we train back a little bit more, bit more frequency, bit less volume. So I'll go over there, get that done. I'll probably not record it. I am going to try and record what is a whole day's worth of food, a complete day's worth of food, everything that I eat in one day, because that might be interesting for somebody. That's it. Ta-da for now. Evening, folks. It's, I don't know, it's like bloody late. It's just gone, I don't know, actually, hang on. Excuse me a minute while I look at the time. Oh, it's about 9 o'clock. So I've just started a whole new cardio protocol, which starts today, which I'm actually going to do every day, which it was 20 minutes worth of work, but oh my God, it was hard work. I'm suitably wringing wet through. But that's not why I've started this little video. There's been a death. Unfortunately, my headphones that are really important to me, because this is the shizzle that plays the bass heavy banging techno that gets me through my cardio. Somehow I've just managed to bust them, like they're fucked. So I'm going to need to find some new headphones and get some more ordered. That was it. That was the point of this little bit of a video. I'm now off to try and find 180 calories worth of food to fill me up, which I think is probably going to be, look, seriously, what the fuck? It's probably going to be prawns, chili, coriander, stir-fried prawns, with like a massive salad. I need something to fill me up. And then it's back in tomorrow, more workouts, new workouts, a whole new workout regime. So I'm probably going to start trying to quickly record those and shovel those out this week for you, and without trying to make this video epically long. Right, night, see you later, bye. So, death of headphones, one cardio session without. Amazon Prime, like, order next day, here, happy days. Okay, it's Friday afternoon, it's cheating day. Well, I don't know if you can see that, Wagamama's is my favourite place, let's have it.
I don't know, I think it was ridiculous. And then the other voucher, I can't even find them.
Carl, dude, we stopped in again. The song's about to start.
Shit, Frank! We can't miss the song. Barry, wake up! What? I'm up.
This song is such an awesome way to start every morning.
So, yes, we went Wagamama's. If you couldn't hear that, it was a bit windy. So we went Wagamama's. It was my last, essentially free-for-all cheat meal, which is sort of 5.5 weeks out. Pretty much whatever I wanted to get in, I could. So I still went to Wagamama's. So it's still decent food. I still tracked it in my fitness pal, so I still know exactly what I had. And then with our friends, we went off to see Sausage Party, which if you haven't been to see it, go see it. It's fucked up, basically. Well worth seeing. What you couldn't tell is, while sat there recording a bit of Sausage Party, I was actually stuffing my face with the two major treats of the day, which was, I couldn't show them to you. I tried to take videos of them. That was cheesecake. And so was that. So I had 2 cheesecakes, and I sat and ate them in the dark with these spoons, and it was amazing. And I thought I'd just share these with you. I'll see if I can find pictures of what they actually look like off their menu, and I'll share them. That was it. That was my last little blowout. From now on, calories have changed. Tomorrow I will do a video of the whole day's worth of food, and it's a bit of an experiment because everything's different now. So yeah, bye cheesecake. See you in 6 weeks.
Sometimes you need to get away, 'cause you can't stop over here. Sometimes you need to get away, 'cause you can't stop over here. Sometimes you need to get away, 'cause you can't stop over here. Sometimes you need to get away, 'cause this is my decision.
Okay, morning everyone. So I said I'd go through a day's worth of food, and it is actually a start of quite a new food regime for me. So it's going to be a day of exploration, really. This is meal 1. It's about, I don't know, 8 o'clock in the morning. This is just a protein and fat meal. So this is turkey, kale, spinach, a little mushroom stir fry, and then 3 very lightly fried whole eggs. So that is meal 1. Next meal coming up. Okay, meal number 2. This is now pre-workout meal. This is the last thing I'm going to eat before I go and train today. Again, nothing over spectacular. Chicken. Let me get something to point with. Chicken. Using up a little bit of veg that I've got left over. A little bit of a salad. A couple of tomatoes, a little bit of a French dressing on there, which is slightly higher fat rather than higher sugar type dressing, which fits with what we're doing food wise at the minute. So that's the sort of veg and protein. And then my pre-workout carbs, it's porridge, just simple porridge. I'm using that to give it some taste, and some cinnamon to give it a taste. This then essentially is like a dessert for me. This tastes amazing. I've not been able to make porridge very well for a long time, and now actually I make it on the stove. I'll literally make it on the stove now. It tastes amazing. So, meal number 2. Okay, we have trained. We are back home. It looks like I never leave this particular part of the kitchen, doesn't it? Everything is here, which is actually about true. So, next instalment of food. Theoretically, what you might call meal 3 happened sort of while training, which was my shakes. These have changed slightly. There would normally have been some carbohydrates in my intra shake. They've now come out because I want to eat them. And there would also have been some fast acting carbs in my post workout shake. Again, they've come out. I want to eat them. So all that was in here, so a little pre-workout shake, which is just some things to help me train, prepare my body for training. No real nutrition in there, essentially. My intra-workout shake was still just Pepto Pro, so really, essentially just some branched-chain amino acids to help me train. Post-workout shake, some creatine, glutamine, and the hydrolyzed beef protein that I have because I don't get on with whey protein anymore. So that was kind of meal 3. Meal 4, food. So this is now really my post-workout meal, and this is the last proper carbs I have for the day. So here, again, a little bit of chicken, a little bit of turkey for my protein, a great big mound of kale and spinach. So here we've got just a little bit of rice, gluten-free rice that I have. This little pile here is this cauliflower rice. Really, really, really low in carbs, but just beefs out a meal. Makes it a little bit more filling, which is something that you need when you're getting down quite low in calories. Also, worth mentioning, water. This is a 5-litre bottle. I would have drunk all of this by the end of today. Normally there's some sort of effervescent vitamin C in here. I don't think it's been getting on with my stomach, so I've been taking it out and just having clear water, but I will get through the whole of that today. So this is meal 3, meal 4. Laters. Okay, it's it's about 5 to 5 in the afternoon. While you've been away, I've been busy preparing more food. This is now meal 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. Point is, I don't actually really normally count meals. I really wouldn't know if I have 5, 7. I don't really see my daily food quite like that. I just see it as an allowance of calories and macros, and I will build my food into that. So I'm guessing it's 4 or 5, somewhere around there. It doesn't really bite onto me. However, it's starting to get to the point in the day where I'm starting to get close to my calorie goal. So I'm starting to want to take steps to make sure that when I get to the end of the day, I'm not going to start scratching around for food, getting hungry, and risk busting my calories. So this meal is now let's have a look. So we've got beef, fairly lean beef actually. Again, vegetables. You'll notice on pretty much every meal I have, there'll always be some veg. I always put a lot of veg. I'm accounting that veg now, but there'll always be some there. I'm also now, you notice that I used cauliflower rice earlier. I've still got half of that left from my last meal of the day. So I've now cooked up, that's what's left of it, slim rice, which is a substitute for rice. It's basically just fibre. It carries, well, see for yourself, 0 carbs, absolutely no carbs. Awesome. But it will still fill me up, so it'll still give me a feeling of fullness. And so I'm going to start bringing stuff like that in. So that's what's here. I always mix it up with a little bit of Cajun, something like that. And then also, I've also been busy, and so I made some homemade guacamole. I'm not a fan of avocado on its own. I think it tastes a bit weird. It's a bit, I don't know, slimy. But I can eat it when I turn it into guacamole. So this is how I'm getting a lot of the fats. Having such high fats in my diet at the minute, I'll find tasty, easy ways of getting it in. And then I've got more roasted veg left for my last meal of the day. So my last meal of the day is going to look something like more of this, cauliflower rice, leftover of that, some of that, and the protein sauce, which will be meal, what, 5, 6, 7, again, I don't really know. But that'll have to be after my second session in the gym today, which will be 20 minutes of HIIT cardio and 20 minutes of posing practice. So, meal number, whatever it is. Okay, this is it then, just about, I think. I've just come back from the gym after doing 20 minutes of HIIT cardio and 20 minutes posing. And this is the last meal of the day. It is fairly late. I think it's sort of it's about 9 o'clock. So, as running with the theme, decent amount of veg as per always. So a little bit of the roasted vegetables from earlier, a little bit of the kale and spinach. This is the mixture of the slim rice and the cauliflower rice that was left over. I've then also stirred up for some 12% fat turkey mince with some, I don't know if you can see them, some red onion and some peppers in there. And that's my protein. And then, because we're trying to get in some extra fats, this is a couple of slices of this, which is a dairy free, because I don't get on with dairy. It's dairy free. In fact, it is, what is it? Dairy free, lactose free,
soya free, gluten free, quite frankly fucking cheese free, but it's essentially cheese, but it's a cheese made out of coconut oil amongst other things, so it's actually quite a healthy little fat, and it really tastes nice, so it adds quite a little bit of sort of salty sharpness to the meal. That's it, that's my last meal, although it isn't going to be my last meal because I've actually got about 20 grams of protein and about, I don't know, 5 or 6 grams of fat left to have, so I'm going to probably have another little protein snack of some sort just before I go to bed. But this is my main last meal, which what did we work out? Meal 6, 7, who knows, don't really care, but there you go, that's been roughly a whole day of food. And yeah, it's been a day where I've had to work it out as I've gone along because I've got some goals to hit. Suffice to say, once I've had that extra little bit of protein, I'll be within 5 grams of my 3 macros, and I think within, I don't know, 20 calories of my actual goal, and that's after one day of trying to hit a new range of calorie and macro goals. So, and that's using MyFitnessPal, which is exactly what I ask all my clients to use, and it's given me the freedom to pretty much just put together my food as I've gone along today, and still get exactly where I need to be on my goals. So there you go. This probably ends this week. Thank you very much if you've got all the way through to this part of the week, or this part of the video. Thanks for watching again, really appreciate it. So we drive into next week, and it is 5 weeks out as of today. So we'll see where we end up at the end of next week. Cool. Cheers guys, take care, speak soon, bye.